good evening. M Radio 2.0 late shift live stream. That might be a new thing. Late shift live stream. How cool is that? Thanks for joining us tonight. Got a special guest in the shack. Going to bring up here in a minute. Try to figure out how to get Frank on there too, but I don't know exactly how to do that because I haven't done this before, so I don't know. But your mic is hot.
That's because I'm hot.
So your mic is hot. So, okay. Ham Radio 2.0. Hey, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
I hope you guys watched Josh's live stream, which was very good. I only caught the first 10 minutes of it because I was driving, but I'm going to go back and watch for Team Replay. But we did a Parks on the Air activation all freaking day today. We got out there about 7 a.m. What time did you get there? You got there at 9.
I got there at like 9:20.
But you left your house at like 6.
Yeah, I woke up at 5 this morning. Left at 6. Took about 3 hours. Just a touch over 3 hours to get there.
So about halfway through the day, I said, "Well, Mike, I've got a guest room in my house." He's like, "Good, okay, thanks." I was like, "Okay, I guess he's staying at the house tonight."
Yeah.
He didn't want to drive all the way back. Who could blame you?
Scared
Though?
of the dark.
Yeah. It's not like we hadn't been drinking beer since about 10 a.m. either. So
I don't think I had my first beer till about 11. So
I'm pretty sure I popped open my first beer at about a minute before I looked over and saw, oh, hey, Mike's here. So it was like 9:15 this morning. So
yeah, I wasn't gonna drink, and then you're like, you can crash at my place.
Yeah, exactly.
Let it flow.
That's right. That's right.
A lot of good beers.
Oh my God. Yeah, a lot of good beers. A special thanks to Vern, who drove up from middle of Texas, outside of somewhere between Temple and College Station.
Thanks, Vern.
And brought us a bunch of craft beer. How cool was that? So, all right, Frank. I don't know how this is going to work because I can't use my headset because then Mike wouldn't be able to hear you. So we may have to limit what you say tonight. But let's.
Come on.
Well, I mean,
that kind of hurt.
I don't know what to tell you. So, everyone, let me know if you guys can hear Frank, how he sounds. I think the properties might be off a little bit. Oh, there we go.
I am pouring myself
The last of the whiskey that we had to put up tonight.
Oh, that's a sad state of affairs right there.
The last of the whiskey. Wow.
You've got a good good whiskey snifter there too. Don't spill any at all.
Yeah, no doubt.
No, we're good.
Oh my
we're good.
goodness. Okay.
I had to find a cup for it. I was looking around. I was like, man, there's Rudy cups all over this place.
Somewhere. Yeah. So Vern's in the chat. You are most welcome, guys. He says for the beer. Hey, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you, Vern, for being here tonight.
Yeah, buddy.
TC Fitz with the $5 super chat. Thank you for the super chat. K-Murder in the house.
That's
Hello
right.
from Livermore, California.
That's right, buddy. K-Murder's taking over.
K-Murder
This
is
Ham Radio 3.0.
That's right. Yeah. We're 3.0 now. That's right. Yeah. Let's move that over a touch.
Frank has it. Yeah. Because you're playing on the speakers.
Yeah. That's called feedback.
Frank is echo. Yeah, see, I was afraid of that. There's no way to keep. I can't keep from that without putting my headphones on. If I put my headphones on, Mike wouldn't be able to hear Frank. So, so you're gonna have to. I
almost said, can we put up a camera on the couch and do it that way?
Well, you know what? That would have been a good idea. I'm gonna try to do. Well, I'm not gonna try. I'm going to do a shack revamp on the last weekend of July. So I've already got kind of a layout going here, and Mike's kind of pushed over in this direction, which is fine for now, but I'm going to do it more of like a 2, maybe even a 3-person setting here. So it's going to get a little bit better as time goes on. But you know what? Growth is a good thing. So we've got growth going on here. So let me change something here. Frank, be quiet for a second. I think I got an idea.
Okay.
People say you're echoing, which you are in the stream. Let me see if I can do it this way.
I mean, if you had an extension cord that would go from a TRRS 1/8" to a 1/4" stereo and plug into the mixer, so I could have in-ears. But that's probably a big ask at this point.
Well, actually, I probably do have that, but
Yeah,
I didn't
in here.
plan for it before we started, so, you know. Okay, let's go here. Let's do... Okay, Frank, give me a 5 count, please.
My normal 5 count?
Hold on.
Or are we going to do the big 5 count?
No, dude, like a normal, like you're talking normally. Normal 5 count.
This is KG5AHJ, and this is me talking loud and probably about my normal voice. KG5AHJ.
Okay, guys, let us know if the echo is gone, and let us know if you can hear Frank, please. I think that fixed it. I think that did it. So let us know what you think about that. Christiana, $2 super chat. Hey, Mike, Jason, hello from Kitty Clouder. Is that a place? I don't know.
Yeah.
So insects.
Well, they got New England clam chowder. They got
Clouder.
New York clam chowder, and they got Kitty Clouder.
Kitty Clouder.
Yeah.
Okay. These Michigan guys, I don't know. So okay. All right, I think we got the audio. I think we got the audio thing fixed. So
Awesome.
that should do that. So cool.
Frank sounds like he's on a bow.
Echo is gone. Okay, good. Frank sounds like he's on a bowfang. That's just how Frank sounds, guys.
I like this because I'm in your big view. I'm in your big presenter view.
You are.
So
You're a big boy,
you
Frank.
are my show right now. We are on Tank Radio right now.
We can fix that if you want to. If you want to get. If you want to get. Yeah. If you want to get like persnickety about it, we can fix that. That's not.
Oh, not persnickety. I'm enjoying the limelight.
Yeah. Let's shift it right there.
But
How's that? Woo!
What a day we had.
That was.
A day.
This was awesome.
It was awesome. I would like to take credit for this, and it was kind of my idea, but I don't remember where I got that idea from somewhere else, and I'm like, you know what?
We were talking about it for a while.
We were
a meetup with everyone,
right?
And you parried it or paylaid it into a big POTA meetup with doing all the radio stuff.
Yeah. And you know what? I've been wanting to do this for a while because, I mean, quite frankly, I wanted to start this when the pandemic hit.
Hey,
I'm
like, Frank, right here.
Yeah, quite frankly. But I wanted to start this like in the middle of last year. I'm like, we need to get people back together. And when we do, when we're finally able to do that, we need to do something like this. So I kind of thought of it like a year ago. And I'm like, wow, it's... It
was really cool that it's on Support Your Parks weekend, too.
And that was that was a total fluke. I just called the park and I said, I want to rent a pavilion. And they said the next one we have was on July 17th. And I'm like, that's actually perfect. I was like, I didn't even ask for it.
Yeah, there were a lot of stations on the air today.
Yeah, I can't tell you, I have never heard so many park-to-park contacts on Parks in the Air since I've started. That was unreal. You guys, if you work Parks on the Air today, put a 1 in the chat. Uber Geek, thank you for the $5 super chat. Side boom got down again. He said that to Mike earlier. We don't know what that means.
Yeah,
so
what does that mean? I don't understand.
I don't know what side boom got down means. So
Clouder is a group of cats. I see. You got 7 kitties. Dang, you got six up on me.
Like a
gaggle. Give them all little chin scratches for me.
Like
and put a Tank Radio in the chat if you talk to me on the radio today.
Right. Say, look at that.
Put a 0 if you work Tank.
K0SRE worked it. AE7EQ, Nathan, Chris, Vern was there with us. Mike B, WJ0NF.
I guess I should put a
RJ McKenzie is at a park right now.
Nice.
That's a trooper right there, buddy.
Working a pile up and watching the live stream.
And watching the live stream.
Nice.
That is how you ham
get compliments on my shirt from Keith. The Tank
good.
Radio shirt.
That is a nice shirt.
Totally.
Digital Rancher, Trina and Rob say thanks for hosting the event. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for coming out.
Definitely thank you for coming out. Yeah, special thanks to everybody who actually came out today. We had 20 to 25 people, something like that.
Yeah,
Frank,
good turnout.
did you download those pictures yet, Frank?
No.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We're doing this very last minute. Send me the pictures sometime before the stream tomorrow night, and I'll share the pictures of everybody. So
remind me tomorrow.
Okay.
And I will definitely do that. I got a message for you, Mike.
Is that right?
Yes, I do. Direct from the DM. Cat Dixie DX says, "I am the bomb." Yeah.
Dixie says Frank is the bomb.
You got a fan.
Tell Mike you are the bomb.
Now,
Say,
is
I
she
told you
saying?
to
Is
say
she
that.
telling you to tell me I'm the bomb, or she's
No, I'm
saying
taking
you
it.
are the
I'm the
bomb?
bomb.
I don't know.
Oh,
See, I don't get that because Dixie's the one that came up with the phrase "Shut up, Frank," and I don't spit on my microphone, but so I'm just saying, like, I got the idea to make a T-shirt that said "Shut up, Frank" because
Please no.
Kat was
Please
telling me
no.
she's like her dad's name is Frank or her brother or somebody, and she's like, "Shut up, Frank." I say that all the time. "Shut up, Frank." I'm like, okay, well, there we go. Stephen Easley's in the chat. Great visit today. Thanks for driving up from Crockett, guys. Appreciate you and Joe being there. Let's see.
I learned that he lives if I head north on 45 and get off at the Buc-ee's.
Yes.
And then turn right.
Yes. Yeah,
that's where he
about
lives.
15, 20 minutes down that road.
So we can POTA together. There should be a Buc-ee's on the air.
Oh.
Boda?
You want to start that?
Oh my God! I think Buc-ee's don't exist outside of Texas until just recently.
Yeah.
Because on my trip to North Carolina, I found one in like Tennessee or Mississippi or something. I'm like,
Buc-ee's should be everywhere.
I didn't know that these were outside of Texas because they started out here. So I don't know how many there are outside of Texas. There's a few, but I don't know if it'd be worthwhile to do Buc-ee's on the air. But that would be cool. I would do Buc-ee's.
That'd be quintessential Texas. But how about the Texas QSO party?
Texas,
we activate from Buc-ee's.
Activate Texas QSO party from Buc-ee's. Wow.
There's an idea.
Ham Radio for Non-Techie says that would be killer.
I could do that. I could do that tomorrow on the way home. I got the G90 and the Tar Heel, so
yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna not stop at Buc-ee's. I'm gonna need a Coke and a good fountain Coke.
Mm-hmm.
They got I just found this out the last time I went to Buc-ee's when I was driving up for for Summerfield Day.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to the fountain drinks, they've got a button for the different flavors of syrup.
Yes.
I didn't know this.
Oh,
so
wow.
I'm like clang, 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 clang on the cherry. It spits out the smallest amount, so you got to hit it like 1,000,000 times.
Oh gosh.
You can't hold it and just be like. Psh.
I didn't try holding it because you push it. I should try
hold
that.
It, Mike. Come on. What a noob's error there.
I'm still learning. That's the Michigander in me. I'm assimilating
Michigander
to the Texas, but yeah. So I filled. I put the ice in the cup, and you know how the cups get like smaller so they can go in the cup holder.
Right.
Basically, the whole bottom of the cup was full of this this cherry
syrup,
this fake cherry syrup. So good. And then I got this is at like 6:25 this morning.
Oh,
and I got a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant and a brisket taco. Or it's literally just brisket and then a tortilla wrapped around it. That's it. There's nothing else in it at all.
No cheese?
Nah, nothing.
Oh, really?
Nothing. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
it's just all brisket.
That would be good, but if you put some cheese on top of that brisket while it's hot and it melts over that brisket.
Oh, they're not hot when they're at Buc-ee's. They're sitting on that little.
Oh well,
thing.
no. Or if you go to the counter and order a fresh one.
Oh.
You order or the little kiosk that's there. You order a fresh one. They make it for you right there, and you get it, and it's like piping hot off the stove.
Oh wow!
So yeah, you can get the ones that are pre-made,
I'm not patient
which were made like 20 minutes ago. I mean, they're
Yeah.
not like made like 2 weeks ago. They're made like 20. But you can order one that's just they make for you right there, and you just take it and eat it. Right? It's fantastic.
It's pretty good the way it is though, because the tortilla is just a vessel to deliver the beef inside of you. So I don't like Buc-ee's. I don't like their pulled pork so much. It kind of tastes like a Nathan's hot dog. It has that same kind of seasoning to it. It doesn't taste smoky at all or anything. But their brisket, oh my God! Like I wouldn't want to put anything else on it.
That's true.
No hot sauce, no cheese, no nothing. It's just. But like when you're driving 90 miles an hour down the freeway, it's just wrapped in that tortilla, and it's just get in my belly.
Get in my belly. So Randall Patrick from Facebook says he made his final contact for the 13 Colonies special event station in the Buc-ee's parking lot by Texas Motor Speedway.
Nice.
Oh.
I mean, if that doesn't say America,
Yeah, right.
I don't know what does.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. Oh, God. The
That's
Texas Motor
awesome.
Speedway Buc-ee's is the one we pass every time we go to the hunting lease. So
Yes,
you guys have
yes.
all passed that.
On 35?
Yeah, 35W.
35.
35W.
35 and 114.
Texas Motor Speedway. At the NASCAR track? Yeah, you passed.
Because I'm on 35 East, even
right,
though I'm going north.
but if you're coming up, okay, so how do you get
East
from
goes
35
from
east to
Dallas.
You
west?
take 45,
Yeah,
and when you're on like the south side of Dallas, you get kind of off on this little
yeah,
thing
yeah,
that I always get lost on.
yeah.
And then,
You
but
get
it's only like a half a mile,
right.
and then you get
That's
on 35
That's Woodall
East.
Rogers. That's Woodall
Yes.
Rogers.
But
goes through
35
Dallas.
East heads north and south.
Yes.
Doesn't make any
Yes.
sense.
Well, that's because there's a east, there's a west, and then there's an east branch of 35. 35 splits in Hillsboro and goes through Dallas and Fort Worth, and it rejoins again at the north side
And
of
Denton.
Denton.
So east is not indicative of the direction you're traveling.
No.
East is like it's east of the Metroplex.
Because
It's
in every other
35
city
east
that I've
north.
lived in the
Yeah.
country, the freeways are like, so for example, if you're driving from Michigan to like New York,
Mhm.
you're going to take I-80, the turnpike,
Mhm.
and you're either on 80 East or 80 West.
Yeah.
So if you're on 80 East,
Yeah.
guess what direction you're driving?
It doesn't work.
East.
Yeah. No, this is northbound or southbound I-35E or W, and W goes through Fort Worth and E goes through Dallas. So they split. They split for the Metroplex and then they join up again at the north end of the Metroplex. But
Yeah,
anyway,
I haven't been there.
eventually you would have had to get to 35W because the hunting lease is on the west side of 35W. So you have to cross it to get to 287.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Okay, all right.
I
good.
know the
Yeah.
Buc-ee's we passed on 35 coming
Yes.
back from the park.
Yes.
That's the real big one.
That's the road. That one's brand new. It's only been there a
Yeah.
few months. It's that.
Yeah.
I've
that's
been
a
to. There's
very
3
new one.
Buc-ee's on my way up here, or at least to the hunting lease or to the. So I'll pass 2 more Buc-ee's on my way home tomorrow.
Right.
And
Right. Yeah. There's a brand
I've-
new one in Ennis. That's a pretty big one. And there's one in Madisonville. It's been there forever.
Yeah,
That's the one we always stop at when we go to Galveston.
yeah. That one's 26 miles north of me. The one. in
Okay.
Madisonville.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
I usually once a week, once every couple weeks, I'll just ride up to Buc-ee's and I'll get the beef jerky.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
They have, I mean, literally, it's like probably a 25-foot just beef jerky. It's like you go to the
Yes,
deli in the
yeah,
grocery store, but
uh-huh,
it's all beef
Yeah.
jerky.
Yeah.
Turns out it just repeats, so it's not like 100 different kinds of jerky. There's probably like 10 different kinds. But,
Yeah.
oh my God, it's so good. It's
So
good.
ZL2TOY Dusty, which that's a New Zealand call sign,
It
says,
is.
I'm learning so
They
much
say
about
ZL.
Texas. ZL.
Yeah.
I'm learning so much about Texas highways on this stream. So,
It's one of the weird places. This
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
weirdest highway that is because you're still going north, but you could go north on 35 west north or 35
Yeah,
east
yeah.
north.
this is
You're like,
basically Molson's in there and he says, "What is this?" I was like, "This is a stream about Buc-ee's. Where have you been, sir?" And, what?
oh, and I got another report from our field correspondent, Dixie DX Cat. She says, "Tell Mike he wishes he was the bomb like you," and that is reference to me.
Yeah, I know it's hot in here. The thermostat on that thing sucks. It says it's
Oh,
68.
Dixie's
not
just
even hear me.
just blowing hot air, I think.
Dixie's just jealous because I didn't join her stream the other night. There, I said it.
That's
said
all
it
right.
out-
She had everyone else.
Said it out loud. Yeah,
Oh,
but
it
she
was
was
a great
she
stream.
was sending me direct messages on Twitter like the next
that
day. Why
right?
didn't you join? Why didn't you join? Why didn't you? I was like, I thought that K8MRD would be enough for you, and apparently you
Apparently
weren't.
not. I mean, who am I? I'm just a guy.
just a,
I'm just an unemployed
you're
guy.
you're a transplant. You're an
Yeah.
unemployed guy. Oh wow.
So I have. Speaking of that,
Yes.
I have on the drive up here. I had some time to not be at home, not be stressed out, and thinking about my next life choices, and searching the internet for jobs. And I decided, I got some time, so I'm gonna give. I probably will fail miserably, but I'm gonna give just doing YouTube full time a shot and see if I can make
that's
some
a
money
big
doing
step.
that. If I can make enough money to pay the bills.
Who thinks that Mike should give YouTube a full-time shot? And don't answer yet. Who thinks that Mike should give YouTube a full-time shot? And who?
I'm about to nuke that.
I don't know what that was. I thought that was my internet, but there it is.
Oh, we're live again.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, there we
Sorry,
go.
the internet kind of blipped here for a second, and apparently it's still going, so that's good. There it is.
Oh, we're live.
Oh yeah. Okay. Good. Sorry about that, guys.
Welcome to Tank Radio.
Yeah. So,
Welcome to Tank Radio.
Don De Gidio says, "Ask Mike if he needs more sourdough pretzels."
No. That's a Texas-sized no. I still have. I've still got 2 big barrels.
Yeah.
That was like legit a lifetime supply. Not complaining. Love them.
Yeah.
And now that I'm unemployed, I'm fixing to be living off of pretzels for a while. So
Pretzels.
Let's re-ask the question because it might have gotten lost with the
Okay.
internet hiccup here.
All right. About Mike?
Yes, about Mike.
Okay.
The man of the hour.
Well, everybody's answering, so I think everybody heard it because
So-
people are coming by and saying yes, definitely, yes. Philip says we broke YouTube. Yes, that's my goal in life. I want to break YouTube.
So that's what happened. I made the announcement that I'm going to try YouTube full time, and the internet just
The internet doesn't like
broke.
that. Yeah.
It was like, what?
Yeah. See,
So
David says get a Patreon. I am down.
Yes.
That's what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
That he's been asking me questions about Patreon.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
couple
That's,
people have
Keith, go
suggested.
for it, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay, I was talking to KM4ACK the other day. He's like, dude, start a Patreon. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
like I just
Yeah.
there's that part of me that's like I don't want to like ask for money,
Yeah.
but I guess it's like if this is a business
Right.
and I look at it like that, and somebody wants to give me money,
Well,
I
it's
don't know.
more
So
than
it just feels weird, but I'm gonna
It's
do it
more-
anyway.
Yeah. I'm gonna do it anyway. So.
It's more about just asking for money, man. It's trying to give extra content to the people who want to see it.
Yeah.
And who enjoy and they want that extra interaction.
Well, so I have all kinds of things to review. I just haven't had time. So now I do.
Mhm.
So yeah.
RJ
I mean, why
RJ
not?
says I would enjoy it if Mike did full-time YouTube every day POTA.
So here's another thing we can do. And I don't know the logistics of this, and I forget who suggested this. So I'm gonna do. I'll do everyday POTA, but it's gonna be $1 a contact.
See, I think that goes against amateur radio rules, though. I don't think you'd do that.
No,
Yeah,
no, because I'm not selling anything.
You're selling the
he's
contact.
selling the contact.
Not over the air.
Oh,
You make a
well,
contact with me, then you got to send me a
Send me $1.
Send me a.
Is it a
$1.
complete honor
I
system?
think that's yeah.
No, well, I'll have your call sign, so I'll have your address. So if you don't give me the $1, it's
Mike
like
will
a
show up
QSL
with the
card,
bag.
but it's
I think
a
that would
QSL note.
QSL note. I don't think that would work. Now,
No, not at
now-
all. But
now,
that would be great.
Yeah, it would be great. You could, if you were to travel to foreign countries, you could probably get people to pay you for contacts through a roundabout way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they do it
Yeah.
for the
D
expeditions and
expeditions
stuff. Sure.
yeah, DX clubs and D expedition clubs. So
I
you
mean,
never know.
so
Yeah.
Detroit to Houston, Texas, that's kind of a different country.
Mm.
I mean,
a
Texas
good
by
point.
itself is. We got to drink a couple times. I just
Yeah,
said
I
Texas
said
3
Texas
times
twice.
now.
Yeah. So I'm drinking tonight. This is only like my 17th beer today.
Yeah.
I'm
Apple.
out.
Apple pie Sasquatch stout. This is fantastic. It tastes like apple. It doesn't taste like apple pie. It tastes like green apples. Is what it tastes like.
When I think beer,
It is.
I think green apples.
Yeah. It's actually, I had my first apple beer like a month ago. I was like, apples and beer, and I tasted it. I was like, actually, that's pretty good. And now I found another one. So I don't know if that's going to become a thing. I don't know.
Can be.
I don't know.
but-
I don't think I want apple beer. I
No.
don't like sweet beer.
You know, it's not that sweet. It's like it tastes like a green apple. I mean, it's sweet like fruit sweet, but it's not sweet like candy sweet.
Green apples.
Well,
are
green
sour,
apple's
though.
like sweet and sour.
Well, and that's kind of what it tastes like. It's just a touch sour as well. So it's not
And then
it's
make
not
it
like a
thick and malty.
it's not
with
like a
all that.
Jolly Rancher sweet. It's not like
No,
that.
I don't like sweet too much.
Yeah, it's
To
I don't
be
know.
honest, I thought my whiskey would last longer. I'm out.
That sucks.
I
Well,
know.
don't come over
And I
here
gave
because I
you-
don't have any.
And I gave you all the beer left over.
Where's all the beer?
Oh, that's probably in your
all the
truck.
beer
It's
that
in,
burnt.
it's in the fridge. You didn't look in the fridge.
No, I haven't opened my fridge since I've been home. It's still plugged in the truck, but
Oh, then yeah, it's in the
Okay.
truck.
Oh, that fridge.
that fridge in the truck. Yeah.
You might need to go out and grab a
Guess
beer
what we're
real
gonna do
quick.
tomorrow morning? Oh
No,
boy,
I'm not drinking tomorrow morning.
No, but I can give you some of it.
Oh, I'll
So-
take it for sure.
Oh gosh,
Absolutely.
busting out the wimpy reference. Okay, $1 gratuity. Yeah, there you go.
Wayne, what is
So you
a
guys going to be
Texas
answering
iced
questions
tea?
tonight. Chad Brunell, are you guys going to be answering questions tonight? We're hey, you know what? We're here on YouTube tonight to have fun because ham radio is fun, and everybody that most people I know agree that ham radio is fun.
Well,
but
what's the question?
if you got a question, dude, feel free. That we're always here to answer questions, 100%. So yes,
And we wanted to continue
Absolutely
the
answer-
good
that's-
feeling, man. We
Yeah.
had an awesome time meeting with everyone
but
and talking and conversing and
yes.
Flame radio.
So yeah. So in a nutshell, this stream was incredible. I mean, this event that we put together today was really fun. I told everybody up front that if it worked well, I would do it again. So I think the turnout today was outstanding. I think we had 25 people come out. One guy flew in from Colorado. Now, he didn't fly in for the event. He flew in to visit his son, and he and his son were going somewhere south of here. But he's like, oh, hey, they're doing this. Let's stop by on our way through. And, so that was fun. So we had people from all around the North Texas area, North Richland Hills Club, Plano Club, Denton Club, come up. A couple guys from Dallas, I think. 2 guys from Crockett, Texas came up. Go Google that if you don't know where that is. Mike came up from Huntsville, which is about 3.5 hours south of here. Vern came up from somewhere between Temple and freaking College Station, he said it was. And so there were people that drove up for this. There were people that came from out of the area. And we just had a really good time sitting down, activating the park. A lot of people had a question, just wanted to see the hex beam, which is really cool.
the hex beam that's not released to buy anywhere
That's
yet.
correct. Yeah, the
Mhm.
hex beam's still not out yet. So
Should have been out here. You could
it
have played
was
with it.
yeah, it was a fun event, and yes, we're gonna do it again. I don't have another date planned, but not specifically for the event. I don't have another date planned, but what we talked about today, which is something I've been wanting to do anyway. If you guys have ever heard of the Belton Ham Expo, okay, prior to COVID, the Belton Ham Expo takes place in Belton, Texas, which is just south of Temple. It's usually twice a year around March or April, and then again in October. And it is the best swap fest in Texas, in my opinion. It's the only ham fest in Texas I know of that goes on twice a year. It's an excellent swap fest. People come out and set up in the parking lot. They tailgate. They sell used equipment. They open up, and they do that all day on Friday. The show is officially only Saturday, but people arrive like a day early, like the Friday before in the morning, and they'll set up in the parking lot, and they'll do swap fest, set up radios sometimes, and just kind of do. It's just kind of like almost like a low key party. It's just a great time to meet up with other ham radio operators and just hang out together. And there's a guy that brings a barbecue trailer out there, a pull behind barbecue trailer, a smoker, and he has food going all day
we
long.
need to get his information, by the way. If anyone knows his call sign, let us know.
He asks for a donation, but he doesn't actually charge for the food. But I always give him a pretty good donation anyway. Anyway, so the Belton Ham Expo is the first weekend of October. And I've been thinking this for a while. I'm like, when they do this again, I want to say, okay, we're going to do a Ham Radio 2.0 meetup at Belton. Everyone should come up Friday morning. We're going to hang out for the day. If the weather sucks, we're going to go just down the road to a little town called Salado, Texas. And they've got a place in there called Chupacabra Craft Beer Bar. And Chupacabra has literally, seriously, I'm not joking here, they have 35, 40, maybe 45 beers on tap, all from Texas. All Texas
Nice.
beers. It's an awesome, awesome place to hang out. We'll probably go there anyway. You know, once it gets a little bit too hot in the afternoon, we'll probably just go hang out there for the evening time. But Belton Ham Expo, if you guys are around the Belton, Texas, the halfway between, well, not halfway, but kind of wedged in between Waco and Austin, Texas, is a little town called Belton, right off of I-35. First weekend in October, we're going to do this again. If the weather holds, I might set up the hex beam. We might do some HF contacts there just for the heck of it, because we're ham radio operators. Why not? And it's not a park or anything, but we could still make HF contacts. But it's a fun show unless it's thunderstorm. If it's thunderstorming, nobody shows up, and it kind of sucks. But if the weather's nice, it's a really, really, really fun show. So I think that's what we're going to do next time. We're going to try to do that the first weekend in October. And if you guys can put it on your schedule now, then maybe you can find time to join us out there.
The Knoll says, excellent ciders. I think he's referencing the bar.
They probably have ciders there, I would assume. Yeah. So good.
So Chad Brunel has a DMR question for you.
Okay. Go ahead with your GMR question.
Should I read it to the group?
Oh, did you type it? Yes, go ahead.
I'm looking. He says,
yeah.
I had asked what your options... Hang on. I had asked what your options were on the Anytone AT Delta 878 UV2 Plus. I'm thinking about getting as a backup radio to my Kenwood NX 5300 and to have a radio that does the VHF. Your thoughts, little man? Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
More cowbell.
More cowbell, yeah. The Anytone is an excellent radio. That's realistically, that's my favorite DMR radio right now. It does true APRS on analog, both send and receive. It's got Bluetooth, which I don't remember if the Kenwood has Bluetooth or not. I have the mobile version of the Kenwood. Pain in the butt to program. Great radio. Excellent radio. The Kenwood's a great radio. But pain in the butt to program. So the Anytone is easier to program, both on the computer and from the front panel. And the Anytone is dual band, where the Kenwood's only mono band. So
I reckon I'd rather have the dual band. Can't have tobacco juice. Can't have tobacco juice. Slim Blade. I call it a Kaiser Blade.
They call it Kaiser Blade. That them fried taters there.
I reckon ain't got no gas.
I reckon ain't got no gas in it. Ain't got no gas in it. Mister, you hit that boy again. I'm going to have something to say about it.
I don't know why anyone wouldn't want the dual band. They would want the single band. It just gives more options.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe if your area only has DMR on one side or the other, but being in DFW, there are so many repeaters around here. It's 2 meter 440 is just slammed with repeaters. You just got to have the dual band.
Yeah. Yes. Agreed. Mustard on my biscuits. Mm-hmm.
I've never lived anywhere that had a lot of DMR or even simplex stuff. There was a lot of repeaters in the Detroit area where I lived, but Houston doesn't have a lot of activity. Huntsville, Texas certainly does not have a lot of activity.
Houston has a lot of DMR repeaters.
There's a lot of repeaters. Yeah. The only one that I actually hear anything on is the Conroe repeater. Yeah. And that's
the
not
analog
very
repeater?
active. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do DMR repeaters.
Well, but you have
I'm gonna get on DMR.
You have a radio though.
Yo, I've got I think 3 DMR radios.
Oh, do you have?
And I've got a hotspot. And if that hotspot still worked, I would have it on, and I would be monitoring #JerryNet.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to 86DM. But that's about it. I got on DMR a little bit when I first got those radios, and I'd listen to Worldwide 91 or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's neat to I would just have it on in the background and listen to people, but I just like making contacts the old-fashioned way with some good old-fashioned RF and the propagation gods.
Skywave propagation.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
So, Mike, who was your last contact driving out of the park?
That's a great question, Frank. I'm glad you asked that, because as we were driving out of the park, I always have my VHF radio, VHF UHF dual band radio, in the car on. Never use it, but I'm always monitoring.
No.
So I'm on 5.2, and I just throw I say, CQ K8MRD Parks on the air. You guys have no idea who came back to me.
Who came back to you?
I'm gonna guess Frank.
His call sign is KG5AHJ.
Yeah, that's
so I worked Frank.
Park to park on Frank.
And I logged it with the Hammers app on my iPhone while I was driving. So you are in my log, Frank.
Oh my gosh,
sweet. Well, I always listen to 5.2 and 446 when I'm outside the DFW area. And I was, not surprised. I was actually thinking about throwing it out there and seeing who is the ham harder of the group to come back. But I'm glad you did it before I had a chance to key up. But I'm always listening outside the DFW area to each of the nationally calling frequencies. And I made a single contact so far legitimately on it, and our contact was pretty good, but we're side by side going down.
Yeah, we were a good,
but we didn't
20 yards apart.
No, but we didn't plan it, so it should count as an actual contact.
It was not planned. It absolutely counts as whether it was planned or not. It was still a contact inside the park over Simplex. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
doesn't matter at all.
Oh, I meant just as a contact. It's just like it was a legitimate, like we didn't just jump in the car. Hey, get on the 5.2 as we talk and drive down the radio.
86 DM says don't log when driving, Mike.
See, that's not a rule though. They say don't text and drive.
No,
don't log when driving.
Like I've legit been driving down the road and I've seen people reading books while they're driving.
Oh yeah, I have. Yeah.
But logging and driving, see, ham radio is still legal. Maybe don't do that so you don't make ham radio illegal while you're driving too.
I came up with an idea for a bumper sticker a while back that says, "Don't text and drive. Instead, tap out CW."
People do that
because I know a guy who does that as well. He built this whole console inside of his truck, and he's got his radio over here and his key right here, and he's driving along like this, and he's like, I'm like, you are insane, because I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that in driving. It doesn't distract him really, but the fact that he can like listen to all that at the same time. You know, it's almost like listening to a foreign language while you're driving down the road, and I'm like, you're smarter than I am.
There's guys that are just, especially the guys that were in the military during the wartime and stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, listening to CW is just like listening to us talk. So, Butch Siebert wanting to know about Echolink. Does anyone use Echolink to rag chew with operators around the world? People do.
I saw I saw that question. Yes, people
I don't.
Do that.
I'm pretty much an HF guy. When I first got licensed and was a technician, I kind of did all that stuff. I got the DMR radios and I got the Echolink, and I was talking on the repeaters a lot. But once you get into HF, it when you get your general, the whole ham radio world just completely opens up.
Right.
It doesn't. I don't know if I'd say it changes. You just get everything right now. As a tech, you get a little piece of the pie
of the action.
Yeah, and then they're like, well, you can get on 40 meters CW if you want.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
So it kind of sucks in that regard, but. Yeah, a lot of people do. There's a lot of people that use Echolink. Echolink's pretty neat.
Echolink works. Echolink works pretty well. All-Star works much better. And if you have an All-Star node or access to All-Star, hit us up on node number 43136, which is my All-Star hub that I keep on 24/7. I get on there. I haven't been on there much in the last week or so, but I was, ever since I put it up, I've been on there pretty much every day, except for the last week or so. Frank's not on there because he hasn't finished building his node yet.
What
So
node
you-
number was that again?
43136.
There, I put it in the chat.
43136. So so Frank's not on, so you have to listen to Frank because he hadn't finished building his node yet.
I am. I got the node is built. I need to
Okay.
do the last part of the stream of configuring it, and then it will be done. And my node is so much cooler than your node because it doesn't have to plug into the Pi. It sits on top once it works.
Do you have a case to go around it?
Yes, it came with a cool case.
Okay.
That metal case.
All right.
Well,
You know what? Mine gets on All Star just fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't really care what it looks like. So yeah, but I mean, yeah, you need to finish that, Frank. We need to do some serious All Star rag chilling. So
I finally got some free time. The last of I'm back from vacation. I went. Oh no, sorry, not vacation. I was up at Utah for work. I was in the Salt Lake City area and a couple other places around. If you follow me on Twitter, I posted some pictures. But
did you meet up with the King of Random guys? They're in Utah.
No,
King of Random. Yeah,
really?
right.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't do any meetups. It was strictly a business trip, and they were paying me
if they'd
to
have
be
known
there.
Tank Radio was in town.
Oh man, that would have been amazing. I would have extended my stay for a day. But the most important question coming from the chat tonight, it was directed at me. Hey, Tank Radio, did you cook anything for the folks out there today? Oh, we had hot dogs and some sausage. Jason provided, and I went ahead and I cooked it up. And everyone out there today got a taste of my awesome Frank beans. Frank's awesome and world renowned.
Yeah. And as I told you, you know, Kyle was in the chat earlier. I don't know if he's still out there. Kyle, if you're still in the chat, let us know. But one of the winners of one of the rounds of trivia last night was named Frank's Beans.
Mm-hmm.
So that was, yeah. Vern says only the hottest beans ever.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to bring Frank. We're
why I
gonna have to
didn't have
bring
them.
like 5 or 6 cans of those Bush's baked beans and all your ingredients to Huntsville and cook a new.
That's too much.
No.
Don't
All the
tell 'em what's
ingredients.
in
I'm not
it.
gonna say what it is. We're gonna have to bring all that to Huntsville so that you can cook a new batch every morning. Every morning.
Digital Rancher says Frank's beans are legit.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're quite tasty.
I would really like. So I had the beans at field day when it was like 95 million degrees out.
Yeah.
Today was actually a pretty nice day
Mm-hmm.
in terms of temperatures. Probably what, in the 80s maybe.
It was high 80s, low 90s.
Yeah. No, it wasn't in the 90s, was it? It was pretty nice.
Hey, but
Not
that
as
breeze,
humid.
That breeze coming
And there
off
was
the
a
lake
breeze, yeah.
was made it
Oh,
feel
But
like
having
cooler
having
than it was.
Frank's beans when the sun is like right overhead at field day for like at like 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the afternoon for dinner, it's too hot. It's too hot. Now in the winter when it cools down and gets into like the low 80s, high 70s here, I suppose in Texas. I don't know when it gets here, but that's when I would probably really enjoy them more. I don't want smoking hot stuff. I like heat. I get blazing wings at B-dubs.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But no, not when it's 9 million degrees out. Can't do it.
You put those. You get up in the morning during deer season. You put those beans on a tortilla with some like.
That's what I did.
Yeah, with some like brisket or chicken or something from the night before and heat it up. That's legit. That's legit right there.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
J Malo 55's got an 891. Is waiting on his MPOS 2.0. That's a. I've not used one of those antennas. That's a cool antenna.
That's a cool antenna.
So he ordered a Pac-10 NFET half wave, and those are on pre-order. Yeah, the Pac-10 sell out in about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you wait about 3 months for them to come back in stock.
Let's go look on the interwebs and see if either KM4ACK's antenna is in stock, or if Pac-10 is in stock, and sell those guys out real quick.
You'd probably have better luck with KM4ACK.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that first.
I
NFET
think, well,
half-wave antenna.
George just restocked though.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to get on the group's IO for Pac-10 if you want any bastion of hope of actually getting a Pac-10 antenna.
Yeah. Yep. KM4ACK's out of stock for both of his.
What the heck's he doing? He's got three 3D printers going 24 hours a day. He said.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So He was telling me he was having trouble getting parts from some. I think it's the Toroid guy or something.
Oh well, that could be what it is.
Who's that on the website?
Oh, that's
there? Who's
that's
that?
It's a skinny guy. Who is that?
I don't know. Don't look like me.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Yeah,
look at that.
Carlos
He
on
put
there,
Carlos
yep.
Parachute
Yep.
Mobile up there. Why would you not put Carlos's Parachute Mobile on your Pactina.com?
You're not sharing this with the kids?
No, I'm not sharing this. No, I want to
let's
see if there's any
go.
antenna systems.
Yeah, go there. Oh, so the Mini 9-to-1 is available.
Okay, so these are available
Yeah.
right now, guys.
The choke is available. Oh, scroll down. That's his new one.
Which one?
The Trek mount. He sent me a prototype of that. It's
Oh, this
he
one.
basically made it for the soda guys.
Okay.
So like when they have the trekking poles.
Oh,
you know,
the trekking poles. I heard about that one.
Big
Yeah.
hole in there.
Yeah.
Fits perfectly when you put your trekking pole upside down, like the spike that goes in the ground
Yeah.
is now your antenna mast, and it's a 2-meter dipole
Wow.
for like 2-meter sideband for the soda guys.
No way.
It's awesome.
Oh my goodness.
He sent me one. It's sweet. I was actually playing with it yesterday, but vertically. I just had my
Is it in
705 sitting
stock?
on my
Can
coffee
you share
table.
the link with
It is
me
in
before we
stock.
Yeah,
post
they're
it?
in stock.
Yeah. So you guys
He
go.
just started making them.
You guys go buy out these pack
It's
tennas right
cool.
here. So
He's still trying to figure out like the best whips to use. So he sent me like some Nagoya telescopic whips, but he's gotten some from Comet. He's trying to get some from Signal Stuff
yeah,
because those
those
would be
are
great.
good.
So
those are good.
I put a signal stick antenna on
Mhm.
the center, and then I used one of the Nagoya telescopic ones as a counterpoise.
Mhm.
And I mean, it tunes up 1-to-1. It's
Really
fantastic.
Wow.
The
No,
thing
that's
is,
great.
like, it would be nice if you could just. I suppose it depends on what frequency you're going to be on, but it's pretty broad banded.
Yeah.
If you could just get an antenna to length, because with the signal stick, it's too long. So I had the signal stick on. That's like 19 inches, and then I had the telescopic whip, like half of that as a counterpoise, and that's what it took to tune it in. But when I put the two Nagoyas on, the telescopic Nagoyas, I had them equal lengths. I had to like collapse them a little bit. But you still need an analyzer to get it resonant. But it's a neat bit of kit.
Mm.
So yeah, that looks like. So go back to the Pactenna site because it
Okay.
looked like the NFEDs were, or the 9-to-1 mini anyway was in stock.
The 1-to-1 balance feed point with the 20-meter dipole wire antennas on pre-order.
That link dipole
Says
on
pre-order.
What
This
about
one,
the NFED half wave?
mini NFED half wave antenna is also on pre-order.
Yes,
You
I'm
there?
here.
Okay. Yeah, it dropped again. I don't know what that's about.
Oh, it might be on your end, man. You've been yellow and
I
red
think
the whole
that
night
it is
Zoom
on. I
for
think
me.
it is on my end. I think it is. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why it's doing that because I'm using the same thing I always use.
We're back.
But yeah, we're back there. Okay. Call the internet people.
I said you use Bofang internet.
No, I have Bofang internet in Galveston. That is very true. Yeah. Here, I have fiber with a half a gig up and down, 500 megs up and down. And now maybe the ISP's having trouble. I don't know. Usually it's pretty solid, but yeah. Don't know what that was. Sorry about that. But at least it came back to the same stream it was when it must be Frank's beans, Ron says. Frank's
Could be.
beans are
Could
causing
be.
internet lag.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
I could get on board with that. Yeah, that'd be good. So
Right there. There's your apple, buddy.
yeah.
There's an apple in the shack. A Mac in the shack.
I have apple beer. This
Yeah.
is the apple that I like.
Here, cheers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh no!
I'd like to see you drink that. So, gosh. All right. Well, as Mike said a minute ago, it is getting late. It is it's 11:30. It's not too terribly late.
It's pretty late
But
for me.
for you, I mean, we've all been up since like 5 o'clock this morning. We got up early. We drove out to the park, set up early before the sun got too high in the sky, and been operating all day. There's Dennis 86 DM Maybe we should call in K6UDA to blank the screen.
We should.
That's exactly what we should do.
Sean says Mike and Jason in the same room. The internet's just not enough.
Yeah, there's not enough interwebs to handle
There
the awesome in the room right now. So
There's too much POTA power.
that's right. Yeah. POTA power.
Dusty says, guess YouTube can't handle 3 awesome, epic amateur radio operators on one stream.
Well, K6UDA isn't here though. There's only 2.
Mm.
Oh, you!
I'm in the stream too. I'm
him.
just not in that room.
Yeah,
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Because you gotta have a lot of bandwidth to handle myself coming through your
Yeah.
pipes.
You gotta have some speakers that you can turn the audio down on at least. So
Call Al Gore.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Frank Knowles in the chat says he heard from the outhouse after eating Frank's beans and is SOS, buddy. SOS and CW. That is awesome. So, all right.
Call Al Gore.
Calling Al Gore. Yeah, the interwebs are broken.
But hey, everyone who came out there today was great, but I was more elated seeing Noel out there after his surgery. Everyone was hoping for you.
He seemed a little stiff.
I wonder why. Yeah.
He's like,
I called him. He was doing the Batman turns.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But it's great to see him out there. I'm elated that he came.
Totally.
And actually, and his wife drove him out there on their anniversary.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it was their anniversary.
Yeah.
That's
like,
love right there.
Yeah, they'd been there for like an hour, and he's like, "Okay, we're gonna probably take off. It's our anniversary." I'm like,
I don't think they were even there for an hour, and he's
Well,
already
maybe.
talking. They were there for like 20 minutes, and he's like, "Hey, we gotta go." He was probably in big trouble.
She drove him out there. She could have said, "No, I think he was good." I'm just like, what a cool wife.
Mm-hmm.
What a cool wife. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
For shizzle.
faux shizzle. So, all right, guys, we're gonna shut this down. We've been going for almost an hour. Not
Really? No way.
55 minutes.
Yeah.
55 minutes. So
Wow.
I started the
Goes
stream
quick.
officially at 10:45. It's 11:40 right now.
It's bedtime.
So
Or do we start doing shots?
One
Shoot,
more
I think I'm gonna go
comment
take a
from
shower.
Dixie. Dixie DX here. Frank's the bomb.
there is no one more
Yeah.
comment from Dixie. She's always
Yeah.
got something to say. She keeps on commenting after comment after comment after comment. It's why we love her, but still, it's still true. It's comment, 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 comment. There is no one more comment from her. So, anyway, we will shut this down here, guys. Thank you to everyone who did come out to the POTA event today. It was an awesome event. Like I said, we're definitely going to do it again. Probably the next event will be at Belton. And then maybe we'll do something this winter, depending on how harsh the winter is or isn't. I want to do something in Galveston because I'm down there a lot. So for those of you
How
in South
harsh
Texas,
the winter is?
well, it's not a Michigan.
I mean,
It was.
what does it get? 50?
It was single digits last February,
Oh,
sir.
come on.
That was like the 50-year storm from frickin' Point
Yeah,
Break.
but
Come
I
on.
tell you what, it's generally less than 30 degrees at my hunting lease during deer season in December. So it's like 25 to 30 degrees
Really?
regularly.
It's that cold?
Yes,
No
yes,
kidding. Huh.
yes,
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, 28,
That's too
20,
cold.
29 degrees, 30
But
degrees,
it's
something like
only
that,
like
right
that
below
for
freezing.
about a month or so.
It's not that bad. It's not, I mean, well, that's the overnight temperature. Like when the sun comes up in the morning, it'll get to 35, something like that. So it does get cold. I don't like the cold. If I did, I'd live in
yeah.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
So, and there's a
Well,
reason I don't live
I
up
hate the
there.
cold.
So, but we do want to do this again. We're going to do Belton. I want to do one in Galveston because pull in you South Texas folks, and then we'll do another one out here. You know, Possum Kingdom Lake, I'm told is a really nice park. Possum Kingdom Lake. Yes.
Huh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's easy.
That's a horrible name.
It's west of here, like an hour and a half, and I'm told it's beautiful. I've never been out there, honestly, and it's
Sweet, another really long drive for me.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll have to get you up the.
We need to just go to Huntsville State Park.
Well, we can do that too.
Or actually, I haven't gone to Sam Houston National Forest yet.
Well, and when Joe and Steven were up earlier, we talked about doing the Davy Crockett National Forest,
Yeah.
which is outside of Crockett. We were going to do that last May or something,
Yeah,
and we
that
didn't
fell
end
through.
up getting. Yeah, that fell through, but that would be a great place. I said, is there any places on the water? And they were like, oh yeah, if you go over here, you can get on the water. I'm like, that'd be great, just like it was today. So
yeah, it was absolutely
could do,
beautiful location. We
absolutely,
were at
yeah. So it was really good there. So
Right off the water,
Anyway.
we had that awesome breeze. That breeze made it the day.
It was just a fun day. Thank you everyone for coming out. Thank you for those of you who we worked on the air. Between the 10 or 12 of us that were on the radio, we probably made 200 or 300 contacts.
Well, I made 75 myself.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Shane-
Shane had like more.
Shane had
72.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane had 70
But
something.
note that Shane got there earlier than I did, and he had racked up like 50 or 60 contacts in the morning.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, well, that sounds like a challenge to me, so I got on with the K8MRD juice.
Yeah.
And squashed his number in less than an hour. So
Yeah, but Shane was helping other operators get on the air as well. So
he was actually hamming it forward.
yeah, he was hamming it forward. Yes, he was.
Yes.
He did a very good job too. So
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, seriously, thank you to everybody today who we worked on the air. Thank you to those who came out. We will do this again. Belton Ham Expo, mark that on your calendar, first weekend in October. I hope to see you guys at the Huntsville Ham Fest next month.
Yes. That's going to be a
That's
blast.
going to be a blast.
If you're not at Huntsville, you're not a real ham.
Right, yeah. Many of us are going to be at Huntsville. The weekend prior to Huntsville is the QSO Today Ham Expo, if you want to attend that from home. But it's also the Shreveport Ham Fest on Saturday. I'm going to be at the Shreveport. I'm going to get up early Saturday morning.
In Louisiana?
Yeah. It's right on the other side of the border.
You should pick me up.
If you want to go, I'll pick you up.
I mean, I
Man,
think
if
I
this
have
is turning into a
I
trip.
think my
Yeah.
schedule's free.
Okay, we're going to talk about that. So
Okay.
Shreveport Ham Fest is August 14th. It's just one day, Saturday. It's like 8 to 3 that day. I'm going to get up early in the morning, drive out there, spend the day, and then come home that night, do the Ham Expo. Friday night will be our happy hour. Sunday, Ham Expo. The following weekend is Huntsville, and that's going to be a blast.
Look at what Rob
Yep,
Ferguson said. Tried to find you guys all day, then boom, K8MRD popped up.
We were operating different call signs all day, so there's probably some people you heard that you didn't know were part of
We
our
were
group.
doing mostly today. We were Shane was kind of sitting at the radio all day.
Yeah,
Or Don, SKT.
Shane and Don.
and
Yeah. both.
they were really just like hunting parks all day.
Mhm.
And when they found a park that we could hit, they were just like, "Hey, everybody, there's parks."
Yeah,
So everybody
and
just
then-
kind of lined up and just kind of passed the mic.
Ran the
so
POTA train.
we got a couple.
Right.
We got a couple of summits on the air stations.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
And,
the summit guy was like, "Oh, there's like 8 guys in
Yeah.
this one place with 8 call
There's
signs."
another one.
Awesome.
From
Yeah,
the park?
yeah.
Okay.
So
bring
yeah,
him
that was really fun.
Shane did hit me up in the back channels here. Says he just woke up from the nap that he went down when
Oh
he
my
arrived
goodness.
home.
I'm jealous
And
of that.
he just wanted to say thank you to everyone who was out there. He had a blast helping people and mentoring them, and hopefully we get a new tech out there. One gentleman showed up with his dad, and he wasn't
Mhm.
licensed yet, but
He's
he
not
was
li-
interested.
yeah.
Yep.
Another
But,
another guy from the Denton Club showed up, and he only had a tech license, so we let him operate under.
only.
Well, still, but he sat down. He's like, I'm only a tech. I'm like, I don't care. Sit down, use our club call, and after like 5 minutes on the radio, he's like, okay, I'm going to get my general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's the point. This is the point of the event. We got somebody who wants to upgrade now because he loves Parks in the Air.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, that was awesome.
yeah. So there's Shane in the chat. So
Yep.
Yep.
all right,
Yep.
all right, guys. It is past the 1 hour mark. Thank you very much for being here tonight. Thank you, Mike, for sitting down with me.
My privilege.
It was awesome to have someone
This
else.
place is a lot smaller than it looks. This is legit a shack.
A shack.
It's
That's what I
shack.
say. Yeah, it's a shack.
It's like a tool shed that you put in the back of your yard.
Yeah. I've
It
done a
looks so
video
much
that
bigger
I've done a
on
video that
TV.
walks all the way around it on the outside
Uh,
and the inside.
Everything looks bigger on TV.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like this,
yeah.
just this behind us is like, wow, this looks big. But guess what? There's my hand. There's the monitor. It's right there.
It's right there.
It's awesome.
It's not very. Yeah, it's a ham
crazy.
shack, buddy. Yeah,
It's
so
awesome though.
I got a lot of radios and a lot of antennas out here.
There's big lights right here
Yeah.
with the diffusers and
That's
stuff.
right.
It's like
It's
pretty impressive.
It's all
It's
good.
a nice
It's all
setup.
good.
It's a real nice setup.
Really,
So,
really
anyway.
good. So, all right, guys.
Before we go, Dixie just says,
Oh boy,
I'm
what
the
now?
bomb. I was the bomb today, and it was amazing.
She must be drinking tonight.
I'm pretty sure
Oh,
she
yeah.
said she was.
I'll share you.
I think
the-
she said
Okay.
she was. Yeah, but how is that different than any other night? So
I don't
she's
know.
she's always sucking down something blue or purple at the Texas Roadhouse, wherever
She
she's
is
at.
at the
so-
Texas Roadhouse a lot.
Yeah, yeah, she does that a lot. So
All right.
all right. 73
Thanks for
guys.
coming out, guys.
Thank you very much.
73.
Everyone have a good
73.
evening. We'll see you on tomorrow night's regularly scheduled Sunday night live stream. Y'all
I'll
have
still
a good
be
one.
here.
Yeah, Mike might still be here. He might be. I can't get rid of him. Later, guys.
See ya.